All right, we are back in the streets and we are headed to get a car wash membership because this thing gets dirty real easy. This is my first time having a red vehicle, and I don't know if it's the way that the hood is, but like the water from the, I guess the dew in the morning, like it got all condensate on the hood scoop, and next thing you know, like the water just kind of stayed there and just dried. So I don't know if you can see, and I know it's still springtime and stuff like that, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. We're going through right now. All right, we are getting a car wash. I got the one that comes with a wax, and it's 29 bucks for the month. We're gonna see how this does because we came through with the Sienna before and it beeped at me pretty much the entire time that we were going through here. So we're gonna see if it acts crazy. Yep, there it goes. That's pretty cool though. Hopefully it don't like auto stop. It didn't happen on the Sienna, but you never know. I'm gonna hit OK to mute temporarily. Sheesh, that's aggressive. Alright, we'll hop out of here and see how she did. Alright, so I'm about to hop out and vacuum, even though it doesn't really need a vacuum, but I also have to get the sticker because I paid and I didn't get the sticker. It said an attendant would come out, but nobody yet. These mirrors, let's see if I hit this button, if it'll automatically, well, that automatically, oh Jesus, folded them in. That's, there we go. Sweet. Oh yeah, baby. She looks real clean. Got all the bugs off from that commute this morning. This red, originally I didn't want red because I thought it would attract too much attention, but the red has really grown on me a lot. A lot. So, let's go get our sticker. All right, I got another receipt thing, and he said not to leave until he comes out to put the sticker in the windshield. So do I even need a vacuum? No one's even ridden in the back yet. It's pretty clean still. I guess I get my kid's car seat. And this is why you should have a rear seat protector when you have kids. Toddlers in particular. I don't know if you can see it or not, but little feet marks. That's not nice. Our car seat's actually pretty clean itself too. We'll still get it a little bit. You never know. She's usually in the Sienna, so not gonna be too dirty in general. All right, he just hooked us up. It's official. Woo woo. I guess we just roll up to that entrance next time and it'll automatically let us in. So we'll test that out. Okay, we're about to do our very first fill up. Not because we're running low or anything like that, but just because I'm about to make a trip to the airport out in Charlotte, and it's gonna be a couple hour drive, and I just don't wanna have to stop, and I know fuel's higher out there than it is over here. So right now we have 145 miles till E. We're slightly above a quarter of a tank, it looks like, and we've gone 291 miles. So based on that figure, if we continue to drive, we should have easily approached 450 miles on a fill up. That's just my interpretation, plus with the digital display is showing of 145 miles of range left. So with that, I am going to hit the odometer, and let's see if it's just trip A, trip B. Let's leave trip B. I don't want to mess with that. We're gonna hold down, reset trip A. We're also gonna see how much it takes to fill this bad boy up right now. So bear with me. So granted, we still did have a quarter of a tank, 66 bucks on $3.72. So, geez, it's right on a quarter. Let's make it 66.50. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see. Ooh. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, I am good. All right. Tundra. All right, so we are officially full, and once we start moving, let's see what this resets to. I'm curious. And I'm also gonna reset the odometer before we take that road trip, but let's see what we get here. 438 miles till E now, so not too hot, but not too bad at the same time. All right, we are on our way to the airport. 297 miles on the clock, and we're gonna see. Let me see here. I'm gonna set it up on maps. All right, it shows 2 hours, 8 minutes, 128 miles. So we'll start this trip. And then also what I want to do, trip information, history, let's update. All right, so now we got a new one, and see what we get. Here we go. All right, so far we've done about close to 30 minutes of driving, and we are about an hour and 35 out. But as you can see, we're averaging about 17.2 so far. Not bad. We're still on full. And right now we're still mostly on street and back road, but we are gonna hop onto the 77 interstate here in a little bit. So stay tuned for that. But so far so good considering we're on the street. So, all right, so got about an hour 18 left, and we caught some rain. So we are driving in the rain right now. We got about 75 miles on this highway to go, but we're doing still halfway decent on gas, 17.7 mpgs on average. It shows we started this trip with, I want to say 436 miles till E. So if that clock was correct on mpgs, and we're sitting at what, let's say 394 now, so we should have gone at least, what's that, 40 miles. So I'm gonna change the trip right now and see how many miles we've gone with trip A. Oh, and we're actually doing better. So we're at 45 miles, 45.5. So that's really good considering we're beating the estimated MPGs that the computer was showing for the Tundra. So we'll keep driving and give you updates as we go along. drives. And we averaged about 18.3. We're about to drop her off at the airport, but let's see what this is reading here. Yeah, 18.3, because we did reset that just before we left on our trip. So pretty good overall considering. So all right, we're doing our very first fill up from nearly E. Well, that's working. I'll show you where we are. Nearly to E. So like I was saying, we're nearly to E, and I'm gonna push the odometer trip. And as you can see, we went 407 miles on that tank. Let me see if I close the door if it'll tell us. I think the average was 17.3. Matter of fact, let's do this. Yep, 17.3. I hadn't reset that since we started this journey, since we filled up before we went to the airport. So a little over, you could probably get 420 if you take it a little bit closer to E. But we're filling up now, so you can see it's actually showing in real time, filling back up. So about 420 miles on a tank. We are at Sam's Club while we fill up. 388 a gallon. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Even with these prices, as you can see, the line is huge. All the way out into the street when we pulled up. Then we got this huge RV here also getting fuel. But it is what it is. You gotta pay it. So let's see, I say it's gonna be around 80 bucks. Go. All right, and you know I gotta round it off. Let's go for it. Let's go for 80. Can I get it? 80, there we go. All right, trip A, 407, we're gonna reset that back down to 0. All right, we ended up in a little bit of traffic back there, but as you see, I'm in trip A. I just reset that. It says we have 442. I am also going to update this and see what we get on this tank for MPG average. So right now it's gonna show us another 442. We'll see if we can get more out of it. I'll try and take it a little bit closer to E. We are making another trip to the airport on Monday, back up to Charlotte. So that'll probably drain us out a little bit and see how we do. I just want to say thank you so much for watching the channel. If you haven't already, liked, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification to be notified when we drop new videos. I'm going to be dropping a new video on the Sienna, something real interesting about MPGs and the type of fuel that we've been using for the past 25,000 miles, excuse me. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Also going to be doing some more driving in the Tundra, so we'll be dropping some more videos on that as well. See how far we were able to go on the tank that we just put into the Tundra, and see if we do better or worse than 407 miles, I think it was, 420 miles on this tank that we just filled up. So can we go further, or will it be less? Will the engine break in? I think we'll definitely be able to cross 1,000 miles on the Tundra this week. So stay tuned, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.